Okay, you're off the gravel.
Amelia, over here, please.
Stop! How far into the neighbor's yard do you want to go?
Yeah, I want to move probably 6 inches this way, or 6 feet this way.
Yeah, so you're right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just got to make sure that when we
How
are
far
over here, that the slide won't hit the rock.
Okay, I'm heading out. I have to go to work for a few hours before I head to Crawford Bay, so Brent and Mitch are going to take over this camera for me. It's their job. And they're going to take the dogs and the trailer up to Soyuz tonight. And then I'm going to meet them up there after I finish my shift at work. So I'll be up there probably a couple hours after they arrive. Anyways, so I'll catch you up when I'm leaving work. Ta-ta for now.
That's my boy Mitch. So, got my grandson in the car, or in the truck there as well. And the dogs are in there. Miriam is still at work. And we are going to be hitting the road a little bit early. We've got about a 4.5–5 hour drive ahead of us. We're heading to a Soyuz tonight. And that's the halfway point to Crawford Bay. And we're going to be putting in, hopefully, footings and concrete for the ICF walls in the next week. And it's a beautiful sunny day, so we're just going to be packing up here. Almost everything's ready to fly, and just got to hook the truck up, do my light checks, and we are on the road. So it's a nice and bright sunshiny day, and hopefully we can get into a little bit cooler weather while we're driving at night, so that'll be a plus for the tires and the truck and pretty much everything mechanical for this trip. So I don't know what else to say. Hi Miriam.
Okay, I am done work and I'm heading out. I'm leaving South Surrey at 6:40, and that should hopefully get me to a Soyuz before midnight. See how it goes. I gotta stop at my daughter's place and pick up some stuff, so gonna let her know that I'm leaving here. Just gonna put this into Google Maps and find out how long it's gonna take me to get there. Oh, and I gotta stop for gas too. All right, let's get this done.
Good morning all. Nice bright sunshiny day, sitting around 25 degrees, and it's about 8 in the morning in Soyuz, British Columbia. Not a cloud in the sky, no smoke from the fires. I'll turn around so the sun isn't directly at you. Anyways, what I want to talk to you this morning about, we haven't hooked up our trailer since last October. We haven't towed anything seriously for that since that time. So we're looking at roughly 8 months. We haven't moved. Well, for a full-timer. Well, we're living it full-time, so yeah, technically. Anyways, what I got off of the internet, or some YouTube channels, it was Mark and Trish from KYD mainly. I use a few different lubricants and oil, penetrating oils and stuff, and of course axle grease. I've got the equalizer 4-way, the E4 equalizer 1,400 pound sway control system. With the axle grease, there's a little bit of rust in the hitch itself, so most of you are familiar with that creaking sound. It sounds like your hitch is going to snap off just because of a little bit of rust. So I've got axle grease in there. It's not working its way in that quick, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'm pretty sure most of you know what that is. When you're pulling into a place and you're the loudest in the park, even with people blaring music. So this is what I'm trying, the Corrosion X. I just sprayed it on, just every little moving point where metal touches metal, and I gave it a shot back here with the axle grease, and then a little bit of Corrosion X. And over the next hour or so, I'll see how it does. You're not going to notice it driving down the highway. You might hear a creak here and there, but it's mostly when you pull into a parking lot or into an RV park, or you're driving slow and you're turning. So hopefully this works, and I will update you once we get to the end of our trip today. We're only doing about 4 hours on this day, so stay tuned.
You had something to say, Brent?
Yeah, well, we're finally on the road. We're still in a Soyuz. It took 35 minutes at the McDonald's in the right by where the two highways cross to get a couple of sandwiches and some hash browns. Absolutely ridiculous. Head office will be hearing from me via email. Had to get out there. That's just one of my road rants. But more importantly, if you can hear the hitch, there's no sound, zero, nothing, nada. That Corrosion X works awesome. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It might only last a little while, but I did not hear one creak when I turned out of the parking lot that we were just in. I couldn't even tell it was back there aside from the weight factor. It's definite plus. Corrosion X on the hitch and all the moving parts. And yeah, some beautiful scenery around here.
So I went into McDonald's. There were people who had ordered ahead on apps and had food brought out to them, and they had their RVs and whatnot. There were people coming back in with their orders completely wrong, and it was a mess. So yeah, Soyuz McDonald's, you need to up your game because you're a travel community and people don't like to wait when they're on holidays. Anyways, but yes, the Soyuz area is absolutely beautiful, and it looks a little hazy from local forest fires.
But at least you can see the mountains.
Yes, you can. We were here before. We stayed a few days in a Soyuz that was pre-trailer. And you couldn't see 2 feet in front of your face.
Yeah, the mountains. We were in the middle of the lake and we could not see the mountains beside the lake.
Yeah.
That's how smoky it was. But now it's a little bit of a haze, but that's actually not too bad. I'm pretty sure that's going to burn off pretty quick. We're supposed to hit in this, I think today in a Soyuz, we're supposed to hit around 35 Celsius.
Well, we're sitting at 33 out there. It's warm. It's a warm one, folks.
Yeah, well, it's going to get higher than 35, that's for sure, if we're at 33 degrees at 8:45 in the morning. Whew. It's going to be a cooker.
Hopefully it's a little cooler in Crawford Bay.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I did hear that there was a fire in Vernon or Armstrong, somewhere around there. So that could be some of this haze.
Possibly, yeah. Well, we're at the south end of the Okanagan Valley, so it's a possibility.
All right. I need to set up some GoPros on time lapse. We'll check in with you later. first chance I've really had since we left, because Brent left with Mitch on, well, the boys left town together because I had to work. And so now I'm just out here in Grand Forks on our way there, and I'm looking at the hitch. Brent mentioned something about it being a little bit low and he couldn't get the, he had some issues hooking up or something. Anyways, I just want to stand back. I've never seen the truck squat like this. Mind you, how many pounds of tile do you think that was?
Probably about 300 pounds of tile, and then the vanity is probably about 250.
Yeah.
So it's usually setting about 4 or 5 inches higher than that.
Yeah, well, I even look at the front wheel well versus the rear wheel well. I'm gonna say this is the one and only time we've maxed out the load on the truck.
Yeah, I agree. But I've actually seen people with single rear wheel 1 tons hauling 15,000 pound or 17,000 pound momentums, which with something that large you would want it dually. But I'm not driving everybody else's vehicle. It all depends on the driver.
Yeah.
And how gutsy you are.
Well, and the truck is a 3500 Ram, and she can handle a lot of weight, but I think this time we have definitely taxed her. Plus all this lumber on top too.
The box is full. The box is full.
She be full and she be heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just hooking up with Donnie here in Grand Forks, and we're gonna convoy it up to Crawford Bay. First ferry that we got to, we just basically drove in, drove on. It's like, yes! So Dawn and us are both on the same ferry. Not sure where the rest of our group is. So I'm sure they'll show up at the property at some point. Anyways, we are contending with smoke from all the wildfires that are burning in BC. It's really disappointing. Last year it wasn't like this at all. So hopefully these wildfires can get under control. Needless to say, I'm not taking any pictures off the ferry today. Okay, first time backing into the yard. Ah! All right. He made it look so easy. Yeah.
What's this concrete mold for?
It's to lock up cooter. So it wasn't dry when we left. So your dad's got it clean. Yeah, this will come out. Huh? Yeah.
You're off the gravel.
Amelia, over here, please.
Yeah, I want to move probably 6 inches this way, or 6 feet this way.
Yeah, so you're right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just got to make sure that when we
How
are
far?
over here, that the slide won't hit the rock.
Or the, yeah.
Do you want me to move that red post that you put the camera on there for the other slide? I don't know how far I
No,
want to
it's
go.
it's
I'm
fine
moving
right now.
6 feet this way.
Okay, so that
He's-
one's not going to
he's-
be worried then.
He's,
Okay.
yep.
My dad will know who you are. Right?
Mom will get you water in a minute, girls.
Maybe he likes the sun. My dad will know who you are.
Mom will get you water in a minute, girls.